everyone, today I'm again on the Crafty Maven Getaway channel with the In Your Pocket Tuesday, and this is the inspiration piece for this week and the layout I have created using the mood board. So I've basically been looking at the colors in this inspiration piece, and I just like the oranges and blues, or more like teal aqua colors. And when I think of sunsets, I think about gold as well. So I just wanted to pick out a few cards that had a bit of gold in them and a few of those orangey peachy colors. And I've selected a few photos for the first week of January, so the first week of this year. And basically I've pre-selected some cards so that you didn't have to watch me go through them picking out the ones that I liked. And the first thing I am doing is just going through all of the cards and gluing my photos down, basically deciding on the placement and where the photos are going to be. And after that, I'm going to make sure that I've got enough room for the little titles for each card, or for some of the cards, and then I'm going to embellish. So the what I wanted to do is use the words in some of the cards to help me with the titles for my photos, or for my different pockets where I have the photos. And I think at this point I have turned the light on, so you've just seen the light flicker a little bit. Just committing to the placement so I don't have to move the photos around, and it would be easier for me to work with them. This piece I have cut out from one of the other journaling cards. I didn't really need the whole card, it just had some grid lines on it, and I've just cut out the yes to, and then I'm going to finish it off with some letter stickers. These letter stickers came from Typo in Australia. I got them for Christmas, so I don't really know much about them or can tell you much about them, but there are three different colors in this set. So there are black ones, there are cork pattern, and also holographic silvery ones. I'm going to mostly use black ones in this one, with also some old ones that I've had from before, from one of the kits I think. And I just wanted to balance the page with the blacks. I've got a bit of a black with the of course the top left title card with the letters, and I'm going to add a few more as well. And I also have a border around one of the photos in black, so I wanted to balance black off around the page so that it doesn't look too heavy all on one side. So now I am working on this top left title card, and I have stamped my dates for this week and then cut it into a little banner. And as I was working, I wanted to add a little bit more to the card, and there were some ribbons that were sort of hanging off the shelf, so I've pulled a couple of colors out for this project. On the left hand side you can see a couple of rolls of ribbon, and so one of them is blue and one is kind of coral color, which matches with the inspiration piece as well as the colors in some of the cards that I have selected. And I'm basically just going through and adding the ribbon to some of the cards, making sure I distribute the color and balance off the page once again, so that it doesn't have all the colors on one side or clustered all together and then nothing on the other side, or a different color on the other side. I have tried to balance it off so that it looks it doesn't look heavy on one side, and the colors basically look pleasing to the eye. So I've just glued the ribbon down with normal white glue, and I'm waiting for it to dry a little bit before I cut off and tidy up the edges. These are some really old letter stickers. Can't remember who they're by. I think they came in a kit, and I've just got a few letters left. Of course I don't have any E's, so to spell the word shoe I have used a number 3, as you can see here, just turned around to make it look like not a 3, to make it look like an E. At this point I'm going through and adding my letters for the titles for the different photos. Of course I'm not adding it to every single photo, but I've just added enough to say the things that I want to say, as well as balance out the page. For some of the other words, or the words that I wanted to have in smaller letters, I, to be honest, didn't really want to go through my stash to try and find the letters, so I've just decided to add the words with my handwriting directly on the photos or directly on the cards, and just do a bit of a doodling there to make it look like I meant for it to be there. Of course I didn't mean for it to be there, but it doesn't look like I was lazy, that it was actually there on purpose. I wanted to add, because this is the first week of the year, I wanted to add 2017 to it, but firstly I didn't have really anywhere to add it on its own, so I wanted to add it to an existing card. I wanted to add it to that hello, and I didn't want to use any solid letter stickers because firstly I didn't want to cover up what was behind it, and secondly I didn't want to add any more weight to that card because it was starting to get a little bit busy. This year I want to try and keep it a little bit simple and clean. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know, but I just want to try and simplify it a little bit so it doesn't look as busy or as stressful trying to add all the things to my project life layouts. So in this case I just decided to stamp those skinny numbers onto the hello so that you can still tell what it says, but it's not overpowering the card or the page. This is the little drawer set that I made from the match boxes, and that's where I keep the staples. I'm adding this little arrow, golden arrow from the mini kit that some of these cards came from, and other than that I didn't add too much else from those embellishments from the mini kit because they were fairly big and fairly thick, and wherever and whenever I tried a few of those embellishments it just looked too heavy. I wanted to leave a little bit of breathing space so that you actually had something for your eye to rest on, and I think it had enough words and enough big embellishments in those titles for the page to already look fairly busy for your eye to go from one thing to another. I did add this little banner because that was it. To me it looked a little bit subtle, so I chose that in favor of one of those other embellishments, and I think that's the last thing I'm going to add apart from a few gems, just to add a little bit of bling. It is the first week of the year, of course. One of those days in the cards was the 1st of January, so of course you need a little bit of bling to celebrate the new year, and I just wanted to add something. Just going to sprinkle that around the page. This is the Kaisercraft gems, and I think they're kind of like a teal color or aqua color, so I'm going to add a few of them around the page, and that is it for this layout. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to Crafty Maven Getaway channel if you're not a subscriber already. My channel is in the description box below, so if you would like to check out my videos or more of my videos, you can click on that link and go to my channel, and there is also links to my other social media, so don't forget to check them out, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.